Hello and welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be starting our list. So let's go ahead and add a new file into your views. And we're going to once again select the Swift file. And here we are going to create something called shopping list row. This is going to be the cell that's going to display each individual cell for the shopping row. So shopping item row. Okay. Right, so shopping item row is going to have a basically it's gonna import SwiftUI. Gonna create a struct. You're gonna get the environment object. So environment object. Gonna create a state. And a shopping item. Okay. All right, so the body is going to be where we're going to have an H stack, a button. Now this button is going to have some action. Okay, we're going to come back to that in a minute. All right, we're just going to have a text. The text is going to be shopping item dot quantity first. Okay, let's make this bold. Let's add some padding on horizontal direction for about 4 points. Let's create a V stack, and we're going to provide the alignment for this V stack as leading. And we're gonna simply have a text here, shopping item dot title. Let's make its font as headline. Another text, shopping item dot notes. Its font, let's make it subheadline and line limit to 1. Okay, and then gonna have button style, plain button style. Okay, it's gonna attach sheet to this, and this sheet it's gonna take is presented, and here we're gonna simply say shopping form presented. Okay, for the content. All right, so let me undo that and remove everything, and there you go. Okay, for the content we're gonna simply have shopping form view. Okay, and this shopping form view takes a form. Now here we are actually sort of tapping on that shopping art item. So we're gonna simply say shopping form self dot shopping item. So we're gonna initialize with that shopping item to update that item. Okay, and we're gonna pass the environment object as self dot store. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this line one more time. So we are actually creating our shopping form view, which takes a form. Now this form is for the new item. We're gonna simply initialize it as blank, but if you remember, we had another initializer if we are updating an item. In this case, we are updating an item because we are tapping on that item. So when we are updating an item, we want to pass that item that's being tapped. So that's what we are passing here. Okay. All right, then we have spacer, and after that a button. It's gonna have an action. We're gonna come back to that, and it's simply going to show a circle fill color dot orange frame width 20 height 20. Okay, now it's time for the actions, so let's create extension. Okay, so open update. So we're gonna say if not shopping item dot bought. So if the item is not bought, then we wanna present the update. Okay, because we don't wanna, like, after you bought an item, you don't want to change quantity and stuff like that. So buy item is going to be another action, and this one is going to be with animation. We're going to say simply if shopping item dot bought, if not bought, right, store dot update by. Okay, so we're gonna simply supply our shopping item here. Okay, so we are just toggling that state of being bought or not when you click on that orange icon or orange button circle right here in the row. Okay, so time to attach these actions. So this one is gonna be open update without parentheses, because we don't want to execute, we just want to provide the action, the name, and buy item. Okay, all right, with that our row is complete. Now let's go ahead and hop on to create a new form for shopping list, shopping item list. So I'm gonna select Swift file. I'm gonna call this one shopping item list view. Okay, SwiftUI, import from SwiftUI, struct shopping item list view, environment object. Let's get our store. Create state property. So items is going to be shopping items that have been that are yet to buy, and bought items. Okay, and the body is going to be a list, and this list is going to have a section with header as a text, and this text is going to have items to shop. If items dot is empty, so you don't have anything in the shopping list, we're gonna simply display a text here. I'm gonna use an emoji, and we're gonna use this as a vegetable symbol. Okay, add some shopping items before. Okay, copy that and paste it right there. The foreground color is gonna be gray, like so. After that, it's going to be for each on items item in, shopping item row, and basically we're gonna use the item. Okay, so for each item, so this is where we are utilizing our row that we just created, and underneath we're gonna create show new item button, which is gonna be something that we're gonna create new item button. Okay, let's go ahead and create that. Okay, this is gonna be simply a button with an action which is going to toggle the form presentation state. Okay, for the body, for the label of this button, we're gonna have an h stack. This h stack is gonna have an image, system name. We're gonna use plus dot circle dot fill, and text is going to be add new item dot bold. Okay, all right, let's make this foreground color to be orange and attach a sheet to this. Okay, all right, we're gonna here present our shopping form view, and this time we're gonna basically supply the form with an empty initializer, and we're also gonna make sure that we actually pass our environment object with store. One thing I want to make sure that we are supplying environment object here. Okay, cool. Next up is another section that we need, a section that is going to show the bought items. Okay, so header, so if it's empty, we're gonna simply display a cart. Okay, and all right, okay, and then we're gonna have a for each on bought items, item in, shopping item row, and the item is going to be supplied as shopping item, and we're gonna attach on delete to this. Okay, and this on delete is basically, it works on a index set, so it gives us an index set, index set in, and we are simply going to go and say if let index is equal to index set dot first, because we are swiping to delete, so there's only going to be one item here. Store dot delete bought items for that index and get the ID for that. Okay, so that is going to basically delete that item that we have swiped on. Okay, all right, on the list we want to provide list style. We're gonna say grouped list style. Okay, and navigation bar title, is going to be, all right, so okay, so let's take avocado. All right, I'm gonna put 2 avocados out. Avocado here. Grocery shopper. There we go. Okay, awesome. So with that, our list view is complete. Let's go ahead and go to our content view. And in the content view, we are going to get, first, we're going to get our environment object. Okay. And for the body, it's going to be really simple. It's just going to be a navigation view. And inside this navigation view, we're going to have shopping item list view, which takes, all right, okay, takes store dot items and store dot bought item. Okay, all right, okay, let's go ahead and run this in our iPhone 11 Pro Max simulator, and we will see if we've got everything working as expected. Okay, so let me open this. Okay, so build succeeded. Now it's launching. Okay, so should launch any minute. Okay, there we go. And we should see our home screen once the so first time it's gonna take a bit because it's attaching debugger and everything to it, so it takes a bit longer for the first time launch, but after that it's actually okay. All right, okay, there we go. So there we go, we have our grocery shopper, add new item, and let's add a new item. So I'm gonna add let's say milk, and or coffee. Let's add quantity to 2 and save that. There we go, we have 2. Okay, so let's say coffee and tea. Maybe update the item. There we go, our update is working fine. Let's go ahead and buy this. There we go, we have bought it, and let's go ahead and delete it, and we have deleted. So let's go ahead and add a few milk once again. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, awesome. So as you can see, everything is working the way we expect it to work, and this is our grocery shopper. If you go ahead and kill the app and relaunch it, you're gonna notice that all the changes are persisting into our realm data store. So we should see our milk and eggs showing up there already in cart. Awesome. So yeah, so this is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and finishing the video series. Good job. And I will see you guys in another video series. Thank you.